Are you new to this channel? I can say, as others do say, welcome to my YouTube channel, and please subscribe and also press that notification bell. This is the Alternative Voice, and I'm your host tonight, 𝐒𝐭𝐞𝐯 𝐿𝐽𝐻. And tonight we're talking matters of finance, and we're here to help a youth out there, a youth, you who is tuned in. Please don't leave this stream, because we are here to educate you and also to add some knowledge extra to you and the normal things that you know. Joining us in this live discussion is one amazing young man who is talented, and our guest is Steve Okoth, a financial management expert. And here he is. Karibu sana, Steve.
Thank you so much, 𝐒𝐿𝐽𝐻. It's a big privilege to be here. Alternative Voice is changing lives. I've been a subscriber. I've subscribed to the YouTube channel.
Thank you so much, and it's such a pleasure and honor to have you here as one of our subscribers and one who've been following our work. And tonight we are here to talk more about this topic that will really be a life-changing moment to those who are tuned in tonight: financial planning for the youth. And so, Steve, if you can tell us briefly, who are you and how are you involved with the youth and the matters to do with the finances?
Okay, for those who don't know me, I am Stephen Okoth. Most know me as Steve Doms. Currently, I am a credit operations manager in a microfinance bank. We offer lending to small businesses, majorly SMEs, the mama mbogas and et al. So it's a privilege to be here, to talk to the youths, to talk to the future generation. Thank you so much, 𝐒𝐿𝐽𝐻.
Great. And it's nice having you here as we talk to the future generation and the current people who have the energy to do all that they need. And so, joining us, ladies and gentlemen, as you've heard, a man full of this experience, wealth of experience when it comes to financial matters. And so, Steve, we are here. Young people are getting their salaries and they are spending. They are eating with big spoons. Tarehe moja umepata mshahara, tarehe tano mshahara umekwisha na umebaki pale bila kitu. What's happening to our current generation?
I can say the current generation is filled with a desire for instant gratification. That is, I think, is the major problem here. People want to live life they basically can't afford. Somebody can be earning a certain amount, but they cannot account for this money. They want to buy a car, they want to repay this loan, they want to stay in this estate. Like, it's not adding up. So this topic is very essential for us, especially the youths. We need to understand our income flow. We need to understand, like, how much are you earning? How much are you taking where? How much are you keeping for the future? And how much do you have in case of emergency? So, yes. First of all, youth, I think we youths need to understand our investments, our incomes, our expenditures, and our risks. That is the debt. So, 𝐒𝐿𝐽𝐻, this issue of youths and planning has been a norm that has been concurrent. It has occurred over and over again. This is because financial literacy has been in the light since time immemorial. This is because you find that in the normal curriculum, they don't teach about personal finances. Mtu anaamshwa, anaambiwa wewe pata pesa, jenga nyumba, fanya hivi, but they never told that you need to have money, you pay this amount, you do this. Actually, in the normal world, in the millennial world, like we call them the generation Y, mtu anakwambia twende out. This person doesn't have money. Akona fuliza. Anasema twende. They don't have the power to say no. Hawezi sema hapana. Now you end up going to this. Yeah?
Yende ameleta form.
Yende ameleta form. At the expense of others. Hana kitu. So this person in the long run gets in debt. This is a
Yes.
small debt, and debt piles, and debt is a very big disease. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So today we need to learn and understand how we can manage these finances. First of all,
Yeah.
we need to.
If you talk about managing the finances, and you've brought in a very good aspect of it, where we should just tackle it and go. If we have various aspects to tackle, there's this part of expenditure. At the moment you receive this salary, then in 5 days you have nothing. What formula should these kind of youth, young people, put in place to ensure that they have something that can sustain them throughout the month before the next payday?
Oh, that's a very nice question. Uh, Various people have got various approaches to this, but personally, I'm in love with the 50-20-30 approach. The 50-20-30 approach, like the 50 part, will involve you paying the rent, dealing with the first-hand expenses. Okay.
Yes.
Then the 20 part, we're going to talk about saving. Saving is a topic that nobody wants to hear. I don't understand why nobody wants to talk about savings. And this is the genesis of all the problems. So I think the first part, when you have your money, you need to lay it down. Like for me, I believe in the 50-20-30 rule. That's what I've been using so far. Initially, it was a challenge for me personally, handling my finances. But the 50-20-30 plan has been of help for me so far.
Like
So
for you,
yes,
before you started using the 50-20-30 rule in managing your finances, how was it as a person
I
before
could not
before this?
explain. Yes, initially I could not understand like where was my money heading to. In a glance, I was rich. The next minute, I don't know. Yeah, so it's something that I kept to understand, though I knew it initially, but I rubbished it. I didn't know like it could work that much. So I think we need to, if this can work for you as a youth, you need to take this into consideration. Ensure that at least you save that 20% of that salary. Then at the end of the day, you have the 30%. So out of this 30, now you can buy those things that might come as a result of unknown expenses. Maybe you can buy clothing and those other necessary stuffs.
And when you've classified rent as being in the part of the 30, and we really want to be in a society where you are living good, and if I can tell you from the conversations that we've had at the Alternative Voice and even beyond this place, it's a common knowledge that in Nairobi, for you to live in a place close to town, you must pay highly and pay that transport that is minimal. And if you have to stay far away from Nairobi, you have to pay high transport, and a small, if you can say a small amount, is taken to the rent. What percentage in any earning, is there a specific percentage that should be used for rent?
Uh, in most cases, it's a continuous debate actually. There's no specific amount that should be put aside for rent, but normatively, it's argued that 30% should be allocated to rent. This is for somebody who is, let's say, doesn't have any other source of income. I think this will be noble for you because you'll be able to survive and ensure that your debt to income ratio is as low as possible.
Great, great. And so we are in that moment where young people really don't understand, and as you've put it, you get your salary, you're rich today, tomorrow you're back, and you are just on Square Zero and you have no emergency funds. There are other places other than the savings and also in other aspects of your expenditure where your money goes to. Where can you advise such kind of a youth to invest and also to put their money in? We have SACCOs, we have banks, we have bonds. Which one can you advise such kind of a youth who is starting up the career?
I think that is a good question. Initially, people used to save through direct debit. That is from the bank, then you get the interest that, though, as it is right now, the banks don't offer much interest. I think most banks, like KCB or any other bank, they give a rate of, let's say, 6% for 6 months, which is compared to money market funds. Money market funds, it's they call it high yielding interest fund. So when somebody, let's say, saves through the money market, I think the lowest amount they can accept is around 3,000. So if this goes for like a year, yearly the interest ranges from 10, 12 to 13%, which is very, very okay. Personally, I think money market funds is safe. Money market fund is okay compared to the indigenous bank saving interest.
Yes. So if you talk about the banks not having that much high interest, we know some youth, and this is a discussion that has been peddled for quite some time. You start your job and you're told the following day, are you in a SACCO? Do you recommend SACCOs for developments of a youth? Because most of them go there with the purpose of getting a loan at the end of the day. Talking of a loan, it's a debt. In your initial statements, you said debt is a disease. How can we get out of this? Because you're getting into a SACCO with an intention of saving and getting a loan, and at the end of the day, you pay this loan. So what's your opinion as far as SACCOs are concerned?
As I would have put it, we work around debt, and debt can lift you, but when not managed well, debt can pull you down. So youth joining SACCOs, this is very positive. The only problem here is somebody joining without a clear plan. You know, when you join a SACCO, then you have like-minded people, then you get your loan and service or start your pre-planned investment. I think it will be very positive. The only problem is, I think, with the SACCOs is the genuity. Most of these SACCOs, there are so many SACCOs in the loop right now. There are so many SACCOs. So I still recommend SACCOs. Personally, I'm in a SACCO. So I believe SACCOs are of great help, especially for the youths, because initially youths were not able to access funds. And now that you can join SACCOs and get funds seamlessly, I think youth should just join SACCOs as much as possible. But before joining any SACCO, you need to understand the terms and conditions, the T's and C's. Most of the time, people don't read that.
Yes.
Most of these new ventures, they sink into oblivion. When you ask, they tell you, "Did you read the terms and conditions?" So this is a very big hindrance. So for youths, I'd advise you to join SACCOs, but before that, you need to do thorough due diligence.
Amazing. As you think about joining a SACCO and also having another saving elsewhere, not an advert segment, but which SACCOs would you recommend for the youth who are watching tonight and they're just starting up their career?
Personally, I would recommend Stima SACCO. Stima SACCO is I would never say big, but I'll say I think the liquidity is okay. The security of finance, it has got a huge backup, which is okay. The lifespan has been okay so far. The services are perfect. So I'd recommend Stima SACCO. there's Kenya Police 𝐒𝐭, Mwalimu 𝐒𝐭. Those so far. I don't want to say much because I'm not very aware of others. Like here, where I am,
Yeah.
there's a solution 𝐒𝐭, and it's changing lives here.
Interesting, interesting. We have this 𝐒𝐭 here that uh, Steve has just talked about, and that's Steamer 𝐒𝐭. If you can see it on your screen, that's one that you can easily join. There it is. If you can just check it out, find some time, join, and start your journey to owning
Success.
your wealth. And also, yes, yes, Steve.
As I'm saying, it's the journey that's the starting point.
Yes. Interesting. There we are, and we also have Mwalimu National 𝐒𝐭, who are also doing amazing job, and you can also join them. And remember, it's not an advert session, but find some time, join a 𝐒𝐭, and start your journey towards getting something for yourself. And so, Steve, thanks so much, and we are almost coming to the tail end of the discussion, and it wouldn't be prudent enough to end this discussion without asking you, what are some of the alternative earnings or alternative ventures that one can go into and also try to make a living, like an alternative hustle that one can be engaged in? For your suggestions.
Yes, thank you so much, Cleophas. So many youths, let's say so many youths are jobless as it is right now. And personally, I've been an online writer. It's a very positive venture. There are so many things people can do online. You can do social media marketing. You can do part-time transcription. There's too much somebody can do online. So I think maybe you just create yourself, you plan yourself. Then additionally, as a person, when you cannot engage in a side hustle that involves your presence, like maybe shop or anything, maybe you can plan on advancing your skills. Especially you can venture into consultancy. Let's say now you are good in accounts. Why don't you venture in offering consultancy services? If you are good in, let's say, how do you say, like whatever you're offering right now, which is
Yes,
positive, yes, you can use this. Let your profession help you. Like let's get something positive out of you, with or without a job. That is it.
amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
Have a side hustle. Have something that you are passionate about. And Steve, there are those people who might be passionate about something, then whatever thing they are passionate about uh, overdoes, or if you can say, become superior than the main source of their income. These kind of people can't balance work and a side hustle. What's your word for them?
I think maybe you need to one needs to understand, like, what is your long-term goal? Where do you want to be at the end of this? So I think maybe you need to, like the financial planning, you need to plan your income so that when you feel one outweighs the other, you plan in a way that the transition does not become abusive.
Great. Plan and plan well, even if it's just a way to keep yourself busy, and also as a side hustle, never make it so much competitive with whatever thing you're doing at work and bring you issues. So we are bringing it to an end, and we like to get your comment on this. Advice on quick money among the youth. Those people want to get rich fast. Quick,
Yeah.
quick money on how to young people are out here trying all means to get rich and also get to others. What's your advice for them?
Youths, let's take it slow. I was going through an alleged, what do you say, conversation of the wash thing
Yes.
over the social media. It's traumatizing. It's some people. There are people I always see. I always, let's say, like I know them maybe personally or maybe online, and maybe you look up to them in one way or the other. But when you get to understand that they're involved in activities that don't augur well with the society, then we as youths, we have a problem. So I think we need to understand that instant gratification uh, will not help. Let us delay this thing. Let us take it slow. Let us learn to be patient with ourselves. Let us earn clean. You see, like we can say that some years back, there's somebody who owned an X-ray. Maybe your dream was to own an X-ray,
Yes.
old shape. But right now, there's a new X-ray, new shape. What if you had the old one? What would you do? You'd love to change it. So let us take it slow. Things come, things go. Let us take it slow, live a peaceful life, and live within our means.
Amazing. Live within your means and take it slow, dear young men, dear young ladies outside there. There's a life for you to live, and we pray that you go through it nicely. Thanks so much, Bwana Steve Doms. If you want to follow him on social media platforms, that's where you can find him. Follow Steve on Facebook at Steve Doms and also on LinkedIn at Stephen Okoth, and that's where we bring our discussion to an end. It's been amazing. Thanks our audience tonight, and thanks so much for honoring always our invite to join these live sessions. Thanks so much, Steve.
Thank you so much, Cleophas. We hope to spread this good message to the other generation. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Let's pass this message across, as Steve put it. And now it's time to pay our bill. I've been your host, Cleophas Oloch. Till next time, keep it the alternative voice.
Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. We welcome you to Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. We are mobile cleaning experts and we come to you. Our services include pressure wash, steam wash, snow foam and gentle hand wash, wheel and rim cleaning, tire shine, engine and body wash, vacuum, carpet cleaning and much more. We apply encapsulation method to attack all forms of dirt and debris, which guarantee you the best results. We are consistent on quality services at affordable prices. Book an appointment now. You can call, text, DM or WhatsApp 0710 587 285 and we will come to you. All payments will be made via M-Pesa. Follow us now on our social media platforms at Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. We come to you.